last presenter of our International Physical Activity and Quality of Life conference, I just want to close the conference with the same topic which we already know. We heard about our project, more presentations, and our dean also started the conference with just summarizing the preliminary results of our V4 project. And now I would like to present a new aspect of our results, like I summarized few tables and figures about the adherence to the 24-hour movement behavior of the university students of the V4 countries. The 24-hour movement guidelines were first introduced in Canada in 2016, marking the shift from the single behavior recommendations toward the integrated model of the daily movement, the physical activity, the sedentary time, and the sleeping quality and quantity also is measured in regarding to the 24-hour movement behavior. The guidelines highlight the importance of the balancing of the three mentioned things like physical activity, sedentary behavior, and the sleeping time. And adults should aim for having more than 150 minutes per week regarding to the moderate to vigorous physical activity, and we need to reduce the sedentary time below 8 hours in a day, and the recommended sleeping time is 7-9 hours a day. The university students, our target group, we can consider that they are at the risk of the poor lifestyle balance due to the academic pressure, the irregular schedules, and the screen-based habits also. And to meet the three guidelines is crucial, but meeting the three guidelines, the three recommendation is crucial for long-term health and well-being. The aim of our research, what you already know, is to measure the physical activity level of the secondary school students and university students in the V4 countries, and comparing the results of the 2015 research results, and also measuring the country differences, and also examining the different effects of the socioeconomic factors and the screening time on the physical activity patterns. But the aim of the current presentation is to examine the 24-hour adherence of the university students of the V4 countries. In our cross-sectional study, and I just also measured here for this presentation the current research data, the preliminary data of this year's data collection. So the data and the results are about only the 2025 years data collection. So our cross-sectional study, based on the quota sampling methods, we measured in every country, or the target aim was to measure 500 university students by countries, where the inclusion criteria was to being between 18 to 29 years, and the active student status. And also we had some exclusion criteria to measure the physical activity patterns of the university students from the four mentioned institutes from Poland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and the Hungarian partner was the university, and the leader of the project, the University of Pécs, in the V4 More project. We measured the physical activity patterns with objective measurement tools as well, but for today I just use the subjective information, subjective data, measured the physical activity by the IPEC long questionnaire. Self-reported data we used to measure the physical activity patterns of the university students of the V4 countries, where the IPEC long questionnaire measured the physical activity at work, the active transportation, the home work activities, household and garden work activities, and the recreational time, the leisure activities, with daily sitting time for weekends and weekdays also. And we added the questions about the sleeping hours about weekdays and the weekends, but I summarized for the following results. And our target or the sample size was above 2,000 university students in the four countries, where the mean age was between 20-22 for our university students, and with the average BMI of them was in the normal range, and the gender distribution of the measured university students was like you can see in the figure that we have 29% of the university students were male participants and 71 females of the participants were female university students. I summarize here in the next on the next table the three measured indicators like sleeping time, weighted sleeping time, about the weekend and weekdays sleeping hours, the weighted daily average sitting time, and the WHOP recreational weekly activity minutes of the university students of the four countries by countries. And we can say that the sleeping hours were less than 8 hours, the average of that, and the daily average sitting time was also below 6 hours, the mean sitting time of the university students. Actually, we already heard about that at the morning when our dean just presented that around 80% of the university students applied the recommendation, and they reported less than 8 hours as an average sitting time. Based on the self-reported IPAC data, and the recreational activity was significantly different in the V4 countries, but more than 1/3 of the university students complied the recommendations of the WHO. About the 24-hour movement behavior guidelines and recommendations, we can say, we summarize that around 1/3 of the university students, 29% of the university students complied the free recommendation, and we found significantly different results in the V4 countries. We will continue analyzing the reasons of the differences, and also the different factors that could influence our results to meeting the 24-hour movement behavior, and we didn't find any significant difference by gender. And we think, based on the 24-hour movement behavior, that we need to also add not just the recreational activities and sleeping time, but it's also important to add the sitting time, but also important to add the sleeping hours to measure the movement behavior of our university students. And that were our preliminary results about the V4 project and about the physical activity of the university students, and we hope that we can share soon the further research results as well. So thank you for your attention, and thank you for being here and with us with our International Physical Activity and Quality of Life Conference also. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Alexandra. And probably now time is for questions.
Yeah, it's time for the questions. So if you have any question about all of the presentation what we could listen in this section, then just feel free to ask. Yeah, thank you. You're listening.
Congratulations to the presenters. It's very informative, very good presentation. So I would like to take a question to everyone, but I have no time. So I have a more generic question, because you investigated, many of you, sedentary behaviors, which is one of my area of interest, and the Polish project was especially very informative to me because the